Good. Train station renovation, Tali. Holy cow. You like your renovators. Has some castle renovator come out yet? Or is that still to come out? I don't know. Don't believe so, no. No, good. Anyway, this is, yeah, so we'll have a look at this. So it's a city builder. It's like raft come city builder. So, alright, we'll go with the new game because I just sort of tested it. Let's go. Let us know how the volume's going. Good to see my fan. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Isn't causing me hassles yet. Garbage upon scrap. How about music is loud? Alright, I just need to do this and then I can go and change the settings. Scorpion. Is that it? Flotilla? Now I can change the settings. You know, I changed the music, as you can see. I'd already changed it down a little bit. Yeah. Now you can hardly hear it. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Alright. I think it was the loading screen that was up there. So, here we are. Living here. We've got 1, 2, 3 people. So I played for just a couple of minutes prior just to test everything out. So one thing that is interesting is it does not, looks like the rubbish is randomly generated, but the map does not look like it's randomly generated because the game I played also had an island over there with a ship on it. Camera controls. Mouse, move around. We've got plastic, we've got wood to pick up. You can't go in any closer, unfortunately. I'd love to really zoom in so I can see what's going on. Build menu. Basic building menu for let's say wooden walkways, storage and sleeping. Crafting tables, generate water. You can build a piers, so we can do our fishing to get food, so you do have to manage your food and water like most city builders. And navigation, there you go. Oh, allows the movement of the town. There you go. I didn't get that far, I only played it for a few minutes. Research, so besides the things you can build, obviously there is a research element to it. Matter of fact, what I am going to do is just send some people out at the moment and then we can look at the rest. So zoom out. You place a buoy in the water. Then they'll swim out and start collecting. Place another ball in the water over here. Just get a little bit more wood. And the other person can swim over there. I knew it wasn't coming out this year, but if it's coming out in Q1 next year, that will be good. That will be fun. I'll have to actually put on like a real Australian accent or something when I do it. Alright, camera controls, resources. You get a nice little book. It doesn't sort of have a tutorial, except for sort of, I guess it's a little bit like O&I, and that is it pops up here and you just sort of read through. But it is quite nice in regards to sort of setting out the basics. telling you where you put your buoy markers out there, your buildings, game control, and construction and so forth. So it is quite nice on that side. Alright, so as we're collecting a little bit, what I want to do is I want to start building towards this area here. So we can extend this way. Now, it's only because I've only got a little bit. It appears your town at this stage can only be as big as what that outer ring is. Haven't seen any sharks, but it's not to say that we're sharks. So why they're actually doing that as well is the research we already talked about, and obviously you'll. I haven't got anywhere on the research, and then you've got the map. So not only are we here, so I don't know if they're different missions. I'm sort of thinking they are, in the fact that once you complete a certain amount here, then you're going to sort of go to this area, go to this area, you get to choose. So a little bit like Cubifactorium in a way. So it doesn't look like it's a city builder in the sense that you just sort of keep building. Well, it could be, whether they have, but we'll see how that goes. Throw some storage out. One thing I found was useful last time. Last time I started to build around, and then I struggled. Where are the sharks? There's no sharks yet. They've died with all the plastic in the water. Yeah, I mean, first of all, big thank you to the developers, because I only sent the email when I got back 2 days ago, and they were very nice enough to send us a key. Yeah, there's about 6 hours, Lab Gem. Boy! No sharks, but there's a beautiful whale here. He's also going to... a funny sort of whale. It's going to struggle a little bit on the... God. If he doesn't swim back, I think he may be fish food. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do is I found out that most of the things require dried wood. This one here, so as much as we're collecting the wet wood, we have to dry the wood. Now you actually make the drying racks, and the drying racks, as they said, can actually dry wood, or they can dry fish. You just give them directions on what you actually want. So we'll go collect a little bit more plastic. So what I achieved when I was testing was literally a drying rack, a bed, and then I called it quits there, and that was about 15 minutes into the game. I called it quits so I can stream it. You know what? I'd love to be able to just zoom in more. Yeah, I agree. 6 hours. 6 hours is super short. And you were saying, Lab Chimp, in regards to Raft, the last update that I remember, it was like having sheep, and you could have domesticated animals on your raft. I don't know if they've had another update since then. I didn't play that update, but because I missed the last update, I would definitely play it again. And I'd play it on a co-op day, so we would work out who's got raft. And we could do that. There are some new... Oh, with the... okay, so here we go. Here's your drying racks. So you just click on your drying racks, and you can choose between wood and fish. We're going to do some wood. Normal thing, so they give you three lost souls, I guess. So once we get some wood, then we can start making beds. I don't know where the new people come from. I can only assume they come from... Is there anyone here? Oh, I don't know. Pretty... does sort of look like. Are we in the next patch? Yeah. So I would definitely keen for some co-op when it comes out. I think it's a tough co-op game. I think once you get past the first hour or so and you get some stabilization or sustainability, I guess, of food and water, then it's easy. But to start off with, it's manic. You've all seen it. I think what I'm going to do next week is Breath Edge. Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 has come out. And I'm definitely keen to sort of get back into that. Second drying rack. People are going to start getting a little bit tired soon, so just need the wood. It will advance the story. Oh, that will be awesome, Tarly. That would be awesome. So I think it's a good time to... That would be an awesome time to go back into it. I think it's a beautiful game. It's probably been almost a good year since it first came out in EA. Rest. So this is where we're having problems now. The beds, they don't so also the other thing that you have Down here, it's very much like, yeah, other city builders or your O&I or your RimWorld and so forth. So you can set the tasks that you want certain people to go do. The bad thing...
Hey!
Hello, Sammy. It's not a bad thing.
Yo.
So it's Tarly. Tarly fish bait. Alright, Tarly fish bait. Yeah, what else have we got there? Grandpa, you still there? You captain.
Hey.
There you go. Ah. You do it this way. No? I call shenanigans. They're telling me that I can't do it. That's crap. How?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, all right.
You.
It's the
Hello.
it's the middle name you change.
Hey.
All right, right. What else we got here?
You. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Chippy, you move faster. Okay.
You.
They're all the same. We don't have anything crazy at the moment.
Yeah. Hey.
Except for you get thirsty faster. There we go. We're all over it. Let's make a bed. So you don't hot bed. Unfortunately. It appears so you can change, yep, exactly what they want to do. Float Chimp, Tarly, and Grandpa. The second one is resource limits. Because your storage caps out, if you want to sort of, let's say, not get too much wet wood or something like that. Look at the hair. Whose hair are we talking about?
You.
Yours? You look like you got a fin.
You. You. Hey.
You're both sharing the same.
Hey. Yo.
It's like a shark fin when it swims in the water, Tarly. Okay. So what we want to do is make rope. And the rope will allow us to make a desalinator. And then we can do boats and piers. Oh, we need one there. Sorry. We can make the pier. See, I just want to zoom in more. I hate it when you get like a game that's got really good like little cartoon effects or something and you just can't. Need more wood. We need more dried wood, I should say. Now you can't move the circle. I don't think you can. No, you can't move the buoy. You can just remove the marker. Or place another one. Doesn't tell you any. I mean, if we go to, let's say,
Hey! Yo! Yo!
food, water. So I just want to sort of get the beds going. And we're getting there. Alright, passive producers, what are we talking about? Oh, okay, we talk about the food and the water. Production limits and the workshops we've already done. But so far we still haven't done any research points, so I think the research points, if I understand, comes from exploring. So when you get to the islands and so forth, then you gain research points as you get onto the islands. I think I will give that a go. Starting to run out of canned food.
Okay.
So we still need some wood. The other one is where our fish stocks are. Alright, there's one all the way out here. All the way out here, are you kidding me? That's shocking. Last time I was fortunate enough to have fish literally within the circle here, so it was super handy. What do we need? We need wood and plastic. Let's expand it here. Build the last bed. Go on the other side. I'm not sure if we get like bad weather or things drift away. Hello, Lena. How are you? Good to see you. How you been? How's your streaming been? Alright, we're going to get a water desalinator, just because we're sort of seeing that drop. Got our next thing we'll build is a mooring point, and then we'll do a fishing boat, and that will sort of get us on the food, and then we'll get a salvage boat. Oh, a salvage boat. There you go. Must be quicker, or picks up more. The game's good. I mean, we've literally just started, Aussie. And you've got to tell me, Aussie, I've been seeing you on Steam popping in and out with something. Have you been programming? I mean, I wasn't familiar with the software you're logging into. Alright, what do we got? Ah, that's what it was. All right. So I think the first boat we will get is a fishing boat. I don't know whether this mooring will just allow us to take one and one only boat. Boat parking. So salvage boats. You know what? I think we're going to survive on the food. We've still got 31 we started, so we might do a salvage boat and see if that actually collects salvage a little bit quicker. The problem is I want the fishing boat on that side. Done. We'll see how it goes.